How are you? I'm just gonna do some random rambling today and try and do some tapping as well. I guess we will just get right into it. So, I had this weekend off, and on Saturday, my dad and I did some gardening, which was quite fun. I saved a little grub, which is surprising. I am very scared of all insects, living or dead, but for some reason I do like grubs, and this poor grub was getting attacked by all these little ants. So my dad helped me scoop him up. Of course, I was wearing gloves, but my dad helped me scoop up the little grub and we put him in a new spot so that he could just hopefully recover and be okay. But I'm very excited to continue gardening. It's a lot of fun. We also want to get into composting, which I've wanted to do for a while now. But I'm excited, as the summer is finally coming, that we can garden and go fishing and go on nice hikes and have fires. I'm very excited for the summer. I think it'll be very fun. Just to feel that warm summer breeze. There's something about the way houses smell here in the summertime. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's this very cozy, sort of nostalgic smell. And it's just cozy. It somehow feels like it's just wrapping around you like a nice hug. So I'm excited to have that feeling again and have barbecues and fires, things like that. Finally be able to see the stars again, maybe go stargazing. I like doing that. I've been really focusing on trying to have a more calm life. Even with the music I listen to, I'm trying to find calmer music. I have been listening to meditation music at night. I just put it on and I fall asleep to it. It's actually quite nice. It's something I have been looking forward to. It's quite calming. Sometimes I listen to that on my way to work or on the way home, just to sort of recenter myself. Things can be quite chaotic in life, and I'm really focusing on finding myself throughout it all. And it can be hard, that's for sure, but doing your best to be as healthy as you can is important. I've been trying to eat better and work out more. Just not do things that are bad for me. Things like that. So I can just feel better from day to day. I've been taking melatonin to help sleep because I am quite tired all the time, but I work second shift, so when I get home I typically want an hour or so to myself, but then it's midnight at that point and I'm someone who needs a good amount of sleep. But I'm trying to go to bed earlier and wake up earlier. Things are quite chaotic in the mornings before I go to work. So I don't get too much time to myself, so typically when I get home, that's what I like. But I'm trying to go to bed earlier so that I can wake up earlier and have more time to do things that need to be done. Luckily, I am going on a vacation for a week. I'll be going to California and Palm Springs. So I think that will be much needed because it's been a tough couple of months. But we're getting through it and things are paying off. So I need to just be grateful. I am grateful for everything. I think sometimes just in the chaos it can be quite exhausting. But hopefully this vacation will give me a little bit of a recharge. I'm really focusing on being positive and finding my spirituality. So far, it's going good. Sometimes I can feel myself slipping a little bit, but just have to remind yourself that it's all okay. And there is a plan for you. So you have to trust it. And I've really been trying to do that. Just reminding myself it's okay. It's quite cloudy today. But I appreciate that because I do love the rain. And I think sometimes the weather needs to match your energy. And sometimes when it's sunny, you feel as though you're almost forced to be in a better mood. And not that I'm in a bad mood. I'm just in a sleepy mood, I guess. Very tired. So, I appreciate the clouds. I do wish I could stay in bed all day. Been quite crazy lately. Working full time. Helping take care of my grandmother. Getting ready for the vacation. And my best friend and I just got an apartment. So we've been dealing with the craziness of that as well. And of course, doing my best to find time making videos because I do really love doing this. And it's definitely something that I want to continue doing. And I want to work very hard on. So I'm hoping once the craziness dies down a bit, I can put more of my attention to this. Because that's what I'd like to do. But all you can do is take one day at a time. So for now, that's what I'm doing. I do wish it would rain, actually. The weather forecast said it wasn't going to, and that it was just going to be cloudy today. But I do love the rain. Very much. Although I prefer to spend my rainy days at home. Of course. I'm sure that's how most people prefer to spend their rainy days. I do like hiking in the woods as well. I think that's real cozy. If you couldn't tell, I'm a big fan of cozy things. And speaking of cozy things, I really want to buy a whole bunch of yarn and knit myself a throw blanket. But yarn is quite expensive, so that will have to wait. But I could slowly start getting yarn. Just one spool at a time. I don't quite know what I want it to look like, but I think I want it to be kind of maybe a mash of just different colors. I don't know. We'll have to see, I guess. Right now I don't have the time for that anyway. Unfortunately. As much as I would prefer to spend my days doing whatever I wanted, I'm sure we all want that. I'm not sure, I know we all want that. I'll get there one day. I don't know if it's just me, but every time I do any kind of tapping, I always think it sounds like rain. So there's my rain for the day. Just some tapping. I don't quite know everything I'm going to do in California, except go to Palm Springs and eat lots of sushi. Sushi is my favorite meal, or my favorite food. I do really like Cheez-Its as well. And corn dogs. Can't go wrong with a corn dog. Trying to think of what else I like. For some reason, those are the only things coming to my mind. I guess it doesn't matter. It's just a fun thing. And thrifting. Be doing a little bit of thrifting while I'm there. I'm very excited to go to Palm Springs, though. Just lay out by the pool. I think we're going to make virgin margaritas, strawberry of course, and virgin pina coladas, but I'm not sure. Maybe we'll just make regular ones. We'll see. It'll be so nice, though. I'm very excited. I leave in just a couple days, so I am a little overwhelmed, but it'll all be worth it, and it's okay. Yeah, I am tired today. I'll have to have more coffee. I could go for a nice iced coffee. Maybe I'll make that before I go to work. If you're wondering, which you're probably not, but maybe you are, I go to work in an hour. I do enjoy my job. I just think 5 days is too much for anybody. And then 5 days when you have so much else going on in your life is just too much. But what are you gonna do? It is what it is for now. I have hope and a feeling that things will change. And I know that everything will work out for the best. So I'm not too worried. Just grateful, I guess, that I have a good job. Even though I am very tired, it's okay. And my best friends that I'm getting an apartment with, who I've been best friends with for 9 years, also works there. So I get to see her there. That always helps the days go by. Gosh, though, being sleepy is quite the worst. Especially when the one thing you need is sleep and you can't have it. It's okay. I'll snap out of it. I always tend to get sleepy making these videos as well. So maybe that's not helping me at this moment. Or maybe it's just lack of sleep and I'm blaming it on this. What are you gonna do? Although I really don't feel like going into work today. I feel like taking a nap. Oh well. I should just be grateful that I have the job. I know there are a lot of people out there who don't have jobs. So enough complaining from me. Even though I wasn't really complaining. At least I didn't think so. Maybe you do. If you do, I'm sorry. It's not how I meant it to come out. I guess maybe I'm ranting while I'm rambling. It's just my foggy brain right now. I like the sound. I'll be quiet for a minute or two so you can just listen to it. guess I don't have too much else to say today. Just that I'm glad that the weather is finally getting warmer. It's been much needed. And all the trees are starting to bud, and all the flowers are starting to come out. And it's so nice and so beautiful. But I guess I will let you go from here. So I hope you are feeling nice and relaxed, and I will see you again soon.